State of Michigan, 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins presiding. While court is in session, there will be no smoking, eating, drinking, sleeping, and or laying down. I will ask that if you have on any hats or hoodies, that you please remove them unless due to religious purposes. Thank you. Good morning, Judge. Good morning to everyone.
Good morning, Officer Thomas. Good morning, everyone. We're going to try to get you out of the order that you came in, and we're going to try to do it as expeditiously as possible. Mr. Otala, good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge.
Who's your client?
Mrs. Otala, Otalla.
Mr. Lockett, do you have valid insurance?
No.
You don't?
No.
All right, that's set to at 9, Mr. That officer has give officer a half-hour grace period for the clock to show up. You know what you do. Not show and get out of here. Officer does show, then you will sure you have an opportunity to pre-trial, all right?
Thank you, Judge.
There, you can come back if you want. All right.
Thanks, Judge. I'll log off and I'll log back on around 9. Thank you.
Very well. Mr. Warland, good morning to you.
And good morning, your staff, Your Honor.
Client is here. What do you want to do with this case?
So, Your Honor, there's a couple issues. The operation element is kind of dispositive on this. We received the written discovery. I did not know if there was video. So I don't know if it's Attorney Schneider that's on this.
Well, your client testing. There'll be Attorney Hill, Brian Hill. But is your client testing?
He's testing, Your Honor, weekly, I believe. From our perspective, there has not been any problems with that.
Who's his probation officer?
I think it's a gentleman. My last name starts with T. Is it Mr. Thomas or Mr. Taylor? I forgot, Judge.
Thomas.
Thomas, yeah.
All right, let's get those, and then you need another date, right?
That's correct, Judge. And then there was an issue with his driver's license. It's suspended. We don't know if it's on the court's end or if it's on Secretary of State's end.
I'm sure it's on the Secretary of State's end, probably.
Okay.
The problem with that is it's probably not going to get reinstated until this case is gone now.
Okay. Because there was an implied consent suspension for refusing the blood draw, but that year has long been over. So we can't figure out why. I don't know. This case may have been in warrant status at one time. I don't know if there's. So we're a little bit dumbfounded.
In my experience, and once it gets suspended with the DUI, once it goes in suspension, it doesn't come out until the case is over. But you can check that for yourself.
We'll go to Secretary of State then, Judge.
All right. Good morning, Counselor Vital.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Your client?
Hey.
Is that for Lukai? I think it's spelled,
Okay, that's gonna be a formal hearing. The officer has a 30-minute grace period from 8:30. And if the officer doesn't come in, you know what to do. If the officer comes in, we'll give you an opportunity to pre-try the case, all right?
thank you very much, Your Honor. I'll get back on at 9 a.m. Thank you.
I get Marcus Lockett's file. It's on one of those printouts.
Okay, all right, thank you. All right, that's Scotty, come here, forget. All right, I don't have this one printout. I'm gonna compare this.
But you have a lot of pages being printed
Yeah,
out.
okay, it must be inside one of those stacks. Then.
Asking you to.
Did you do George Lopez?
George Lopez, Marcus Locke,
And see Will Sylvester, right?
Sylvester Little.
Mhm.
It's called, you ready, Miss Williams Law?
Yes, hello.
Yes, Your Honor. Do I have co-host yet?
Not yet, let me do that now.
Can you print that one more time, please?
You unlock it.
Yes.
City of Detroit, are we ready to go? I think I printed it, it's not. Let me see.
Oh, okay.
It's on. Whenever you're ready, Miss Williams Law.
Hey, Your Honor.
All right, City of Detroit versus Marcus Lockett, case number SP 152911311. Appearance for the record, please. Mr. Hoffman. Mr. Hoffman.
Mr. Boffman?
Good morning. I'm here. I'll read you. Sorry.
Ron Lockett, Mr. Marcus Lockett.
Yes.
Let's address the WHOOP tab 10 US. What's your name, please? Gentlemen, WHOOP tab 10 US. I don't know what's going on this morning.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I did not know if you heard me respond. I'm here.
No, I'm all right. City of Detroit versus Marcus Adam Lockett, case number SP 152911311. Appearance for the record, please.
May it please the court, Harry Boffman, P55052, on behalf of the defendant. Mr. Lockett, state your name.
Marcus Lockett.
Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Mr. Lockett, you indicated that you didn't have any insurance. Do you own a vehicle at all?
Yeah, I own the vehicle.
All right.
It is
You
broke.
want to take some time to come in compliance or what? Or you want to take the deal today? It'll be improper plate, $240 fine with dismissal upon payment. Or you have an absolute right to a trial.
Okay, like, I'm not sure what to do. I can't drive the car.
Break out and speak to Mr. Bachman, and he can, give you some advice, all right?
Okay.
All right, MSP Coop. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
How are you? Who is your defendant?
Lopez.
Trooper Cope.
Yes.
Who's your defendant? Good morning to you.
Lopez.
Lopez. Okay, Jorge Lopez is here. All right. Let me get state prosecutor in here.
Okay.
Please.
Warning, power outage. Base station on backup battery.
All right, let's start naming a few people past the matter on Lockett until they come back. We're waiting on another lawyer to come in. Doctor. All right. Ms. Lowe, are you there?
Yes. Yes.
Morning to you.
Good morning.
All right. We're gonna dismiss your case, Ms. Lowe, for paying the obligation. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Have a great day, ma'am.
You as well.
Yeah, Lowe's not. Overall,
Yes,
good morning to you.
good morning.
What's going on with this? You're on a review, but it doesn't say, it says that our cases are still open. Let's see. Okay, so you got some new cases, that's what it is, huh?
Yeah, I caught it. I did catch another ticket.
I'm gonna dismiss the case SP 153-64491. I can get you arraigned on the other ones and get you another court date or get you an offer.
Okay, that's fine.
morning, Mr. Tucker.
Good morning, Judge. It's Rucker. You always say Tucker.
I always say Tucker. I get you mixed up with, what's the young lady's name? Tucker. All right, sorry about that. Let's go ahead with Lopez Cruz. We have a trooper here. Mr. Lopez Cruz is here as well. They have a formal hearing set at 9:30. I've called this, if you want, Trooper Cope, if you want me to, if you want to wait on the state attorney, you can, but if you want to speak to Mr. Rucker, you can as well. That's up to you. It's a civil interaction.
Okay.
Which would you like to do?
I don't need to talk to anybody. Just the fire station.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you that well.
I said I don't need to talk to him. It's just a fire extinguisher that was discharged.
I'm still not hearing you. Can you do something with your audio, please?
Said he doesn't need to talk to you. It was just a fire extinguisher that was just discharged. Excuse me.
Speak to Mr. Rucker in a breakout room and in this on behalf of Cruz, Mr. Rucker. And speak to him and Trooper Coke and see what he wants to do.
Okay, do I have, okay, I see it. Thanks, Judge.
You did? Okay. Ms. Barkovic, good morning to you.
Good morning. I'm here on Sylvester Little and he is present.
This is the City of Detroit versus Sylvester Wayne Little, case number SP 147-28531. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, good morning. Camilla Barkovic appearing on behalf of Mr. Little, who is present.
Mr. Little, can you state your name for the record, please?
Sylvester Wayne Little.
Here's the date and time set for pre-trial. What are we going to do with this case, Ms. Barkovic?
Your Honor, I submitted a deviation request to the city attorney. I wanted to see if I could speak with the city attorney.
Okay, hold on one second.
Thank you.
We'll pass the matter till they speak. All right, let's go back on the record. Are we ready on Mr. Lockett?
Ready.
Go back on the record with Mr. Lockett. Mr. Lockett, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, I didn't meet Mr. Lockett in the breakout room. Is he in the main session here?
Yeah, I'm here now.
All right, can we get that opportunity now? Would the court accept my apology, Mr. Lockett, as well? I didn't know.
All right, go rejoin the room, Mr. Lockett.
All right.
Mr. Rucker, are we ready? You gotta join the room, Mr. Boffman. You guys have to join the room. Here's the APA right now.
And Judge, when you get a chance, can you put me in a room with Mr. Lopez?
You have the ability now, but I'll do that.
Oh.
Well, how do I get to the room?
Good morning, Mr. Orlinger.
Excuse me.
You just rejoined. You should have hit a more button or something down there.
Yes.
It'll have that room, that same room that you were in too should pop back up. If you can't find it, I'll put you in another room. Cruz Lopez, are you there? Jorge Cruz Lopez.
I see him on the screen. He's not in the room yet. He's on the main screen.
Jorge Cruz Lopez.
Yes, man.
Necesito interpreter.
Okay.
Do you need one?
Yes, please.
Let's get a Spanish interpreter in here, please. For Mr. Jorge Cruz Lopez. All right, let's continue on. Mr. Warbling, if you want to speak to, okay, we're waiting on, if you want to speak to the city attorney on behalf of your client, you can do that. If not, what do you need, another date? I feel I'm just talking to myself.
I'm muted, Judge. I would need another date. Sorry about that.
No, this has been all this whole morning. It's been like this.
Yeah, it's not.
Let's see here.
I don't know if my guy is still here.
Hey, say yes.
I'm still here.
Oh, there we go. Hi, Randy. Yeah. Okay.
Came back.
Okay.
It's the city of Detroit versus Randy Burt Luger. Case number Z808787. Appearing for the record, please.
And good morning, Your Honor. May it please this most honorable court. Attorney Ben Werbling. My bar number is P64889. On behalf of Mr. Luger. Sir, could you state your full name for the record, please?
Randy Burt Luger.
Today is the date. Good morning, Mr. Luger. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Mr. Luger, do you know any missed or failed test or diluted test or anything?
No, sir.
All the tests have been good?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to accept the representation that you made to me. I'm going to definitely check this afternoon. And if there's some problem, we're going to have you back in here.
Okay.
What's the date, Mr. Warbling? I got pretrial April the 4th, 2024 at 8:30. Good enough?
Anything sooner?
Would we have anything earlier than that, Judge?
I think he heard you. What about March the 14th? Better?
Yep, that works.
All right, March the 14th, pretrial at 8:30. If there's nothing further, you both have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you, Judge. We're going to make an appointment with the Secretary of State because, as you stated, there's nothing on your end that would be holding us up.
No, I honestly believe that if that is the problem, it's probably going to be difficult to get a license until you take care of this case now. But okay. I hope that that's not the case. Put it that way.
All right. Thank you very much for your time, Judge.
Have a very good day. Best of
you
luck.
too. Randy, I'm going to call you in a little bit.
Okay.
Thank you. Thanks, Judge.
You can continue to put us back on.
Yeah, I was laying down. I was thinking, how do I get out of this now?
All right, now, are we ready on Lockett?
Ready, Your Honor.
All right, where's this, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lockett. Mr. Lockett, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your plan want to do?
And it's going to waive rights and plead guilty pursuant to the recommendation. He's been advised.
He doesn't want to come into compliance?
He has some issues which are going to take him out of the time frame that's reasonable for the court.
Very well. You want to raise your right hand, please, sir? You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
No.
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
Can you repeat that?
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right, let me draw your attention back to December the 5th, 2023 at around 12:45 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Chicago and Prairie Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Officer asked you to produce valid insurance for that motor vehicle?
Yes.
You could not do so, could you?
No.
Why is that?
I couldn't afford insurance, so I didn't have it.
Find him guilty of the amended count of improper plate, $240 fine, dismiss upon payment. When can you pay it, Mr. Lockett?
Can I pay within a month or so?
All right, I'll give you until March the 14th to pay it. Come back on that morning. That'll be the review date. If it's paid, we'll dismiss the case, okay?
All right.
All right, if there's nothing further, have a very good day, sir. Best of luck to you.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. Do we go back on the record with Mr. Sylvester Little, or is this Brock? All right, let's go back on with Mr. Little.
Hello? Hello?
Mr. Little. Hold on a second, please. Hold on a second, please.
Okay, thanks.
Ms. Brockovich, I give you an opportunity to speak to counsel. What do you want to do with this case, Ms. Brockovich?
Your Honor, I apologize, but I need like a 3-minute breakout room with my client. I have a resolution that I need to discuss with him that was just given to me.
All right.
Thank you.
Join the breakout room, please. Alvin Golden.
Yes, sir.
Morning to you, sir. This is the city of Detroit versus Alvin Golden, Alvin Isaiah Golden the third. Case numbers SP 1528896. Counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Morning, Harry Hoffman on behalf of the defendant.
Mr. Golden, state your name for the record, please.
Alvin Golden third.
Today is the date and time set for a pretrial in the matter. Mr. Golden, do you have valid insurance and registration?
Yes, I do.
Can you show the court that, please?
Yeah. I'll be out in a minute. Can you see that? I'm sorry.
Here. Let me see. I don't see you at all now. Maybe the bandwidth is low. Let's see. Try it again. Slide it over to your left a little bit. All right, I'm satisfied with that. What about the insurance, sir?
Please don't let out on me.
I didn't see the insurance.
Let me know to the left or the right. I'm sorry.
You'll pull it back out a little bit. It's kind of blurry. All right, now come in a little closer, please. It's just getting frozen. All right, just keep coming in a little closer. Closer. Closer, it's got to be closer. I'm gonna call it good. What's going on with these lights? Did you fix the lights on this vehicle?
Yes, I did, but I don't have a receipt. I'll pay for that. That's not a problem.
Did you fix them?
Yes, I did, but I misplaced my receipt, so I don't have proof that that is fixed. I don't have a problem.
Take your word for it, all right? I'm gonna take your word for it. I'm gonna dismiss the case. Valid documentation. Have a good day.
I stipulate to proper cause for the recommendation.
Very well. Have a great day.
Dismiss. I'm free to go.
Yeah, you're free to go. Have a good day, sir. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Little, Mr. Vick. Give you an opportunity to speak with your counsel and break our roll. Counsel, what's your plan want to do?
Your Honor, we're going to accept the offer, which consists of a plea to allowing an unlicensed person to operate a motor vehicle under 771.1. I understand that sentencing is ultimately up to the court, but the prosecution and I had reached an agreement by which the delay of sentence 771 period would be successfully discharged and dismissed upon payment of a fine.
That what you want to do, Mr. Little?
Yes, sir.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. You hear it all when you sit here. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
I do.
Mr. Parker, but did you go over his rights of rights with him?
I did, Judge.
You understood those rights, sir?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No.
Nobody take this to give those rights up?
No, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
All right. Let me carry you back to June the 23rd, 2023, around 8:53 a.m. City of Detroit, in the area of 7 Miles, Burrs Road. Have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir, I did.
You operating a motor vehicle, sir?
Yes, I did. Yes, I was.
And is it true that you told this officer that you got new tires on my Porsche Turbo and you didn't heat the tires up?
Yes, sir.
Why don't you go to a track? You're using 7 Mile and Berg Road as your own personal racetrack.
That wasn't the intent, Your Honor.
It was the intent. You said it. You said I'm heating my tires up.
I said I was heating the tires up because the tire sensor was on. I left the tire store and he told me that if I drove for a little while, the sensor would go off.
So they told you to go 71 miles an hour in a 35 mile an hour zone, sir?
No, sir, he didn't.
And weave in between traffic and squeal tires? Is that what they told you? See, when you start talking, you start sounding more and more ridiculous.
Sir, it's not traffic. That car will not squeal tires. It is all-wheel drive. It will not squeal tires. So I was not doing that.
Judge, may I interject briefly?
I think you're gonna have to, because now he's really sounding more and more ridiculous. He's, go ahead.
Judge, it's my understanding that my client equipped his wife's vehicle with new tires. It's an all-wheel drive vehicle. There was no intentional screeching. My client and I have not necessarily agreed with the allegations contained within the police report. He has acknowledged responsibility for his actions. I don't want to get too much into allocution here, but I guess I'll just tell you a little bit about him. He's 63 years old. He has absolutely no criminal history whatsoever. It's my understanding that he also does not have a driving history. He's a veteran. He served in the United States Navy for over 20 years. He also worked at Ford Motor Company for a very long time and retired last December. He and his wife have been married for over 20 years. They have 3 adult children together. This was an isolated incident. My client has taken this matter extremely seriously. The fact that he even had a criminal charge pending has caused him extreme anxiety, and you won't have any further issues with him again. I will also note that he voluntarily attended the basic driver improvement course. And given the circumstances, I'm simply asking that you consider a fine only and impose the 771 period to be dismissed upon payment of the fine.
All right. This, all that you said, Ms. Barker, I mean, it really doesn't kind of hurts him a little anymore. He's a Marine. He's spent 20 years in there. He's going to tell the court that a 2019 Porsche Turbo cannot squeal tires because it's an all-wheel drive. I don't believe that one bit. And the fact of it is that it is what it is, but he tries to explain himself away and sort of reduce his culpability. It just that's what bothers me. But I'm going to find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing $240 fine. I'll dismiss upon payment. When can you pay, Mr. Little?
I can pay today, yes, sir.
We'll give him 7 days and make sure that that gets here. Come back if you don't have to come back if it's paid February 20th, 2024 at 8:25 is going to be the review date. If it's paid, we'll just close it out and dismiss the case. If there's nothing further, you and your client, Ms. Barker, have a very good day. Best of luck to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Judge.
Green. Thomas Green. What's your middle name, sir?
Tyrone.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Maria Cox from Lopez.
This one here. All right. City of Detroit versus Thomas Tyrone Green, case numbers SP 106-08071, SP 107-06941, SP 1529046, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, Mr. Green, state your name, please.
Thomas Tyrone Green III.
It's a pretrial judge.
Pretrial, all right. Mr. Green, you owe the court some money here on some old matters. We'll deal with that in a minute. Do you have valid license and insurance, sir?
No, I do not.
All right. Offer is going to be pleading to the amended count of failure to display a $240 fine will dismiss the other matters. He owes $260 on an old no-ops case and then another $252 on another old no-ops case. Your client has an absolute right to a trial, Mr. Baughman. I'm going to put you in a breakout room, Mr. Green, and you can let us know what you want to do, all right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Did you already put him in there? Oh, Thomas Green.
I didn't.
Join the room, please. Mines. You have your hand raised. I'm gonna ask you to unmute yourself. What's your name, please?
My name Marcus Lipford.
Marcus Lipford. All right. Good
Am I
morning
in the
to you.
right courtroom? That's what I wanted to ask her.
All right. Can you remove your hat, please, sir?
My hat.
Good morning to you. All right. Let's get Marcus Lipford. City of Detroit versus Marcus Lipford, case number SP 1006895, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1090536, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1151022, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1203335, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 148-16552. SP 7193911. SP 906132, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 9452861. U2234315. Appearance for the record, please.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Judge, this is Officer.
Went down.
He said, go ahead and dismiss it. He broke his finger. He has to be at the hospital.
Hampton.
Perform hearing at 9 o'clock for a tell.
Okay.
All right.
Tell me to be safe. Hope he gets well soon. Right?
No, said be safe.
All right. Is there somebody on here, Mr. Rucker? Can you put your appearance on the record for Mr. Lipford?
Hello?
Mr. Lipford, are you in the driver's seat of the vehicle?
Yes.
You have a valid driver's license, sir?
Yes, I do. Got insurance, all that.
Driver's license, please.
I got insurance.
Can I get a lawyer, put their appearance on the record for Mr. Rucker, for Mr. Lipford?
You said I need a lawyer?
I would think you would, but that's up to you.
No.
Don't want a lawyer?
No.
Do these cases all by yourself?
Yeah, well, I thought I paid the payment. What am I coming to court for? I received like 20 tickets in the mail. Just for a trial or something?
No, it's pretty set for, arraignment on the bench warrant.
Arraignment on a bench warrant? Yeah. Oh, so what did I pay? That was
You're
the
Marcus
Lipford.
Darnell Lip, are you Marcus Darnell Lipford?
Yes, I am.
All right. Does he have a license?
Yes, I do. I just got my license last Saturday.
All right, we'll see.
Yeah.
License is valid. I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea on his behalf with a $0 bond. I'm gonna pass this matter and allow the city attorney to give you an offer on these cases. You have valid insurance and registration, sir?
Yes, I do.
Let's see the insurance and registration, please.
Okay, 1 second. Let me pull into the gas station. I was on my way to drop my kids off.
Now, are you driving right now?
Yeah, I'm driving. I'm on my way to
All
drop
right, I'm
my
gonna
kids
put you
off.
out because there's no driving on Zoom. I'll
Well,
put you out. You call
I'm
back in
not
when you're
driving no
done.
more. I'm not driving no more.
You just said yes, you're driving.
I just stopped. I'm parked now.
Let's
Do
see
you want my insurance and my registration?
Let's see valid registration and insurance, please. Mr. Mr. Hill, can you come down and give an offer for Mr. Lipford on this?
Yeah, I'll be right into the court, Your Honor. See you in a sec.
All right, I'm just gonna look at the documentation. Good morning, Ms. Cox. All right, let's pass the matter. When you make sure you get the documentation together. I'm gonna get you the offer, and then we'll view it when you get that offer, all right? On the phone at 313-654-6235. What's your name, please?
Look at this. Yeah, we see some insurance. I got a registration. Just say insurance.
On the telephone, 313-654-6235. What's your name, please? All right. Who's ready? I have, well, let's get Ms. Cox. Good morning to you. Ms. Cox, are you there? All right.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
All right. Can you state your name for the record and your qualifications, please?
Maria Cox, State of Michigan, qualified Spanish interpreter.
Can you raise your right hand, please?
Yes.
Do you swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the matter now before the court, not divulge confidential communications, so help you God?
I do.
Is he back driving again? Now you got.
I do.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
Get rejoin once he drops his kids off.
Yeah, rejoin when you drop your kids off. All right, and do you swear or affirm, do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will, to the best of your ability, interpret from English to Spanish and Spanish to English?
I do.
All right, very well. All right, this is for
Mr. Cruz.
Mr. Cruz, thank you. City of Detroit versus Jorge Cruz Lopez, case number SX431-78651. Appearance for the record, please.
Este es el caso del Estado contra Jorge Cruz López, SX43178651. Por favor, preséntense los abogados.
Morning. Harry Boffman for the defendant. Sir, please state your name.
El abogado Bachman, representando al acusado. Señor, por favor, diga su nombre.
Mi nombre es Lopez.
My name is Jorge Cruz Lopez.
All right, Mr. Rucker, did you work this out or Mr. Boffman?
Well, yeah, I spoke with the trooper on this. I didn't know Mr. Boffman had, but I spoke with the trooper.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
No problem. And
Put your appearance on the record, please.
Tyron Rucker, P number 61867, on behalf of Mr. George Cruz Lopez.
Cambiaron de abogado porque el abogado Rucker dijo que él había hablado con el policía.
State your
Y
name
él se
for the record,
presentó y dio
Mr.
su
Lopez.
número de su licencia.
Sí.
So, the offer
Try to
is,
break out room 2 and have a conversation with them, all right?
okay.
Señor López, nos van a mandar a un cuarto privado para que el abogado hable con usted.
Sí, está bien.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, pass the matter. Trooper, I'm sorry, you don't have to pass the trooper coat. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes. Motor carrier Officer Cope with the Michigan State Police.
Pass number, please.
23.
All right, very well. Let's pass the matter momentarily until they get the conversation going. That's the problem.
I just gotta try to make sure he doesn't have a prior.
All right, on the, any of the lawyers ready?
Lopez.
Bunch of officers in the breakout room.
We don't have defendants for most of those officers.
You know,
some of them are state cases, like the attorney of the tallies here in a state case. I don't think we have a state attorney.
Sorry, man. It's P77177.
Who's that?
I can go talk to Attorney Clayton if he's here on the city matter.
I think mine's a state case.
We had the state attorney in here, but they seem that they left now. It's in another unit. All right, let's keep moving.
Your Honor, can you have Mr. Lopez come and stay in too?
He's not in 2? He didn't go
No,
in
he
2?
came in for a half a second, then he came out and I seen, and I can't put him back in there.
Try to put him in another room, which might be, he may have to re-sign in.
Que su cliente renuncia a ese plazo.
This is. Then last time I'm gonna call two. They hung up. All right, let's move down to Andrea. Or is that Andrea? Are they gone? They're gone, Mr. Vital.
Yes, Your Honor.
What's your client's name again?
The last name is Lukai, Your Honor. It's Ellis and Lawrence, U Union, C Charles, A Adam, J John.
That's a state matter.
I don't think we have an officer.
No, we don't. I haven't seen that officer. All right, this is called the City of Detroit versus Zeph Lukai, State of Michigan versus Zeph Lukai, case number SX430960441. Hearing for the record, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Stephen Vitale, P45601, on behalf of Mr. Lukai.
All right, as for purposes of your client's appearance, counsel.
Yes, I'm authorized on behalf, Your Honor, to accept any offers that were made if they're acceptable. If the officer's not present, respectfully, I'd request a dismissal.
Well, I'm going to waive your client's presence. You are retained counsel, and you indicated you're authorized to appear on his behalf. Is there a trooper? MEJIA, Renee. Hearing no response. You got some crazy allegations here today. Hearing no response. Go ahead, counsel.
I move the court respectfully, Your Honor, to dismiss the matter.
It's now 9:26. Officer's supposed to be here at 8:30. I'll give him a half-hour grace period and dismiss the matter. Best of luck to you, counsel. Have a very good day. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a wonderful day.
Good morning. On the Vortex device.
We're ready on Thomas Green, Your Honor.
Ready on Thomas Green. Let's go back on the record with Thomas Green. Mr. Green, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
The defendant has been advised of his rights. He's going to waive here now to pursue the plea of guilty to failure to display, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Green?
Yes, I am.
Raise your right hand, please. You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right. You can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Mr. Hill. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and $4,500 fine?
Yes.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Walkman went over your other advice or rights, did he not?
Yes.
You have any questions about those rights?
No, I did not.
You understood them, right?
Yes.
You know, by taking this deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes.
Anybody offer you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to December 4th, 2023, around 4:20 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Outer Drive and Vernier Street. You have a page 9 day to come and call with Detroit Police Department?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. There's a lot going on. I can barely hear you.
On December the 4th, 2023, at around 4:20 p.m. in the area in the city of Detroit, in the area of Outer Drive and Verniers Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to come and call with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
You operate a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, he did.
You couldn't do so, could you?
Correct.
Why is that?
I don't have one.
Very well. Find your client guilty of the amended count of failure to display, stipulates the probable cause to dismiss the other two matters.
Thank you, and so stipulated, Your Honor.
When can you pay, sir?
How much do I have to pay?
Well, $240 for this, then you owe the other monies.
I could pay the $240 today. And then I probably need like 90 days to pay the rest of them.
Okay. Pay the $240 today, and I'll give you the rest of the time to pay the other one. Pay it by April the 14th. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Man, and then he did that kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you know both that did that after your phone. Or you come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. If it's nothing further, sir, have a very good day. Love to you.
Okay.
All right. Did Mr. Lopez get into the breakout room?
Your Honor, this is interpreter. Yes, Mr. Rocker spoke to Mr. Lopez.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Jorge Lopez. Mr. Lopez, I'll give you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we would like to move forward for a dismissal. I spoke with the trooper. The violation was corrected, and the trooper said it was corrected. He had no problems with the dismissal.
El juez le preguntó a su abogado cómo querían proceder. Dijo que usted, señor Cruz, había tenido la oportunidad de hablar con el abogado. El abogado contestó que sí, que ya hablaron y que el policía está dispuesto a anular todos los cargos, que se los quiten.
Sí, está bien.
Yes, that is fine.
Okay, so we'll dismiss the case. If there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day, Mr. Jorge Cruz.
Entonces, vamos a anular el caso. Si no hay más nada, señor Cruz López, que tenga buen día.
Gracias igualmente.
Thank you, same to you.
All right, and Trooper Cope, have a very good day too. You be safe out there. Right?
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye, Your Honor. Have a great day. Thank you, Mr. Rucker.
No problem, Ms. Cox. Have a good day.
Somebody has a state case that wanted to, we have Mr. Waringer in here now. Somebody has a state case, attorney did. I don't know what attorney that is.
Thought it was Clayton, maybe.
Yeah. Clayton. Okay. Attorney Clayton, you want to, let me put you in a breakout room. Let's get the trooper in a breakout room with, good morning, trooper, with APA, and then they'll have a conversation and then we'll go from there. Vortex, Vortex HD65 Plus. Good morning to you. What's your name, please?
Yes, sir. How's it going? My name is Edward Lindsay.
Edward Lindsay.
Yes, sir. Can I speak with you?
Hold on 1 second.
Yes, sir.
That's E or what? Okay.
EY.
EY. What's your middle name, sir? Okay.
I'm the third.
Oh, Mr. Lindsay.
Yes, sir.
Supposed to have been here yesterday. All right.
Yes, yes, sir. I was.
City of Detroit, and then, but more importantly, you're supposed to pay it.
What was I supposed to pay, Your Honor?
$500. Oh, no. Let's go back. All right. Here we go. This is Mr. Edward Lindsay.
Thank you.
City of Detroit versus Edward Lindsay, third, case number SB 133-46291. State your name for the record, Mr. Lindsay.
Edward Lindsay.
All right. So you got off free from me this time, but I did check the record. And this must have been one of my first ones, because I did say if you paid that $750, that you would, I don't know if you paid the $750 though. Did you pay it?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna dismiss the case, because I did.
Can you see that, sir?
I did check the record, and the record does say that if you paid the $750, then I will not find anything. So that won't happen again to anybody else. Like I say, you must have caught me early.
I definitely appreciate it, sir.
Well, I hope you show your appreciation to to everybody in the city and not do that again.
Yes, sir, I will do. I haven't done it, well, ain't no explanation for it.
All right, Mr. Lindsay, have a very good day. I'm closing it out, all right?
All right, thank you, sir.
Have a great day.
All right, you too.
Deanna? Deanna? I'm gonna put the attorney, Mr. Warrior, in the breakout room. You can take them. Good morning to you, ma'am. What's your last name, please?
Deanna Gray.
Gray?
Yes.
Mr. Warrior, we can, the attorney join the breakout room on that trooper and trooper case. City of Detroit versus Deanna Sean Gray, case number SP 1512123, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1525747, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1534370, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Deanna Gray.
Gonna sit here and wait.
You said state your name for the record.
No, I know. I'm not talking to you, Ms. Gray.
Oh.
I have 2 attorneys and nobody's saying anything.
Tyron Rucker, on behalf of the defendant, P number 61867.
All right, today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. One of them has a warrant on there. I don't know why. That's the purpose of arraignment, counsel.
Your Honor, for purpose of arraignment, my client wishes to stand mute and waives the formal reading. We ask that the warrant be recalled at this time.
Enter not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Gray, you ever had a valid license, ma'am?
No, but I do have a permit.
No, run a driver's license, please.
Huh?
All right, there's a valid driver's license. All right, yeah, valid insurance, ma'am?
No.
All right, are you still own a vehicle in your name?
Yes, I have registration.
All right, when are you gonna get insurance?
I can have the insurance in about a month or so.
All right, let's make sure that we get that insurance. Let's it seems like this no proof of insurance is gonna eventually mess your license up. It hasn't abstracted yet. So what we're gonna do is set aside the defaults on these tickets so it doesn't mess your license up. I'm gonna give you some time to come in compliance with this insurance. And then, well, if you got insurance and a valid license, I'm gonna offer you a blocking traffic. When you come back, $175 for this failure to stop at the stop sign, all right?
Okay.
You wanna do that?
Yes.
All right. Set aside defaults on SP 153433701. Give her a pretrial date for May the 4th, April the 4th, I'm sorry, April the 4th, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. April the 4th, 2024, 8:30. Bring valid driver's license, keep your license good, and bring proof of insurance. We'll offer you that blocking traffic, all right?
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, have a great day. Best of luck to you. Yeah, just put the 5/14/2024. Day by day.
Your Honor, I hate to interrupt. Do we have a house counsel that might be available to speak on Deborah Lewis?
I can.
Sorry. What's the issue?
Yeah, well, I'm going to speak to house counsel in a breakout room regarding Deborah Lewis. We have an officer here. We have a defendant. Probably see if we can resolve that one.
Okay.
I'll see you in your breakout room, attorney.
Okay, is that okay, Your Honor?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, I'll see you, which room do you choose?
I choose 6. I'll be in 6.
There.
Counselor Otala?
Yes, Judge.
Where's your client?
Your Honor, we're going to ask that you waive it. I've spoken with the city attorney whenever the court's ready.
Your Honor.
Let's do that.
Your Honor.
Yes.
Excuse me, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm Deborah Lewis. Should I be in that breakout room also? I don't understand.
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay, thank you.
You'll get an opportunity to speak with the lawyer. Let them work something out and just see what the city's presenting to them, and then you'll get an opportunity to speak. All right.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Otala, what's your client's name? I forgot your client's name.
Last name is Otala, Otallah.
Is officer here?
Your Honor, from what the city attorney tells me, Officer Hampton has not checked in.
Hampton has. Oh, Hampton wants to dismiss.
Okay,
he said he broke his finger.
We have no objections.
I'm sure. That doesn't come that often would happen. All right, City of Detroit versus Naja Fadal Otala, case number SP 150-88491. Appearance for the record, please.
But Your Honor, Sam Richardala, P62186, appearing on behalf of Mrs. Otala with respect to request a waiver of her appearance.
I'm gonna grant that motion to waive presence. You're a retained counsel. I'm sure you indicated you had authority to enter into agreement on his behalf. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, and at this time, I'm gonna note the file that Officer Corporal Hampton did show. Corporal Hampton indicated to the court, and I'll let Mr. Hill know that he just broke his finger and he's on his way to the emergency room, and that he wanted to dismiss the case.
Thank you, Judge. I have no objections.
Wishing well for Officer Hampton, though.
Yes, speedy recovery.
All right, very well. Dismiss the case. Mr. John, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
To you and your family. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Is Mr. Lindsay still here? He's watching now, huh? Let's go down. Who are we ready on? Anybody?
Your Honor, I could use a breakout room with Deborah Lewis Andrews if that person is in the meeting.
All right. You have the capability, Mr. Boffman. You can draw that client in if you choose.
Oh, okay. I didn't see her. I'll do that right now. Miss Andrews, would you press join when you see the prompt? And I'll see
I've invited her to 6. for you.
Thank you. I see you in room 6.
All right. All right. Tab 10 US is gone. Gaines, charisma. Give me the
I'm here,
correct
charisma.
Charisma. I had it right first, all right?
Yes,
I'm sorry, Ms. Gaines.
no problem.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
This is the city of Detroit versus Charisma Gaines, case number SB 1528869, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Tyrone Rucker, P number 61867, on behalf of Ms. Charisma Gaines. Ms. Gaines, state your full name.
Charisma La Rosa Gaines.
Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Ms. Gaines, do you have valid insurance on the vehicle or any vehicle that you have in your name? Let's see what you have, please.
That's all right. That's good enough. That's all I got to show right now.
I need to see a date, expiration date, some sort.
In the corner right there.
All right, slide over to your right a little bit. Over to your right. Okay, I must be saying, are you?
Your other right. Your other right.
Your other right.
The date is over. It's over here. Oh, you see it?
I know. You gotta slide over to your right a little more. 620 now that's good. Now, where is the vehicle type?
The vehicle.
What type of vehicle is that for? Hold it back up.
This is my I'm sorry, this is my bill. It's for Jeep Liberty. I was trying to find it in the email. I do have it because I just paid the bill.
All right, I was gonna accept that as good documentation. I thought that it had an expiration date on there of 6/2024 sometime.
It got the policy number.
Yeah, are you satisfied, Mr. Hill?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Right. I'm satisfied. What's going on with these brake lights, man?
I got that fixed too.
I'm gonna dismiss the case to provide valid documentation, all right?
Thank you.
Have a very good day and best of luck to you.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Welcome.
I can leave now?
You may.
Thank
Have
you.
a great day.
Thank you, you too.
All right. Deborah, Orlando, is Orlando here still?
Yes,
Good morning to you, sir. What is your last name?
Garcia.
Orlando Garcia.
Your Honor, he's the top at 8:30. Looks like he's here on just a no insurance misdemeanor arraignment.
City of Detroit versus Orlando Garcia, case number SP 149-59411. Appearance for the record, please.
Tyrone Rucker, P number 61867, on behalf of Mr. Orlando Garcia. Mr. Garcia, state your name.
Orlando Garcia.
Your Honor, at this time, my client wishes to stay in mute and waive the formal reading of the charges as it relates to the arraignment.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond Mr. Garcia, do you have valid insurance?
For I already did this last month, and I already paid for the ticket.
Let's see.
Mr. Garcia?
Yes.
Yeah, you couldn't have paid for this ticket. This was a misdemeanor. Did you get another ticket along with this?
No.
Scheduled for pretrial on 11/17/2023. Show cause on 1/19/2024. Judge Taylor was here on 1/19/2024, and it failed to appear. I don't see you paid it, sir.
Your Honor, I did review his history. It looks like he may have paid partial, but there's still a $50 balance on the no insurance charge, which resulted in a show cause and arraignment issue.
That $50 would be a warrant fee. Now that's a warrant fee.
I went to court, and they told me they lifted the warrant already. So that's why.
We'll lift the warrant today, and they're not guilty plea that we have, give them a $0 bond. Talk to him, Mr. Rucker. I don't know if he says he paid it, but I don't see anywhere where he paid this. Maybe some other tickets he may have paid, but this one's standalone. Do you have valid insurance, sir? That's what we need to know.
Well, what car is that again?
Do you own a car in your name?
Yes.
And do you have valid insurance for that car in your name?
No, because I'm not driving it right now. But that was a different car, and I'm not sure if we're talking about the same case.
The car in this case
looks like a 2003 Infinity.
2000, yeah, 2003 Infinity. All right. Absolute right to a trial. Improper plate will be offered. $240 fine. Speak to Mr. Rucker in a breakout room. Maybe he can help you clear this stuff up. All right.
All right.
What room are you in, Mr. Rucker? 4.
You can put me in 7, Judge.
4 now.
7. I'll be in 7.
On the telephone, you were here at 313-5. Strike that. 313-654-6235. Press *6 to unmute yourself, please. Okay, counselor, are we ready on
I'm here.
Are we ready on your client, Counselor Clayton? He's gone. All right, what's your name on that 654-6235?
Christopher Lebrand.
Lebrand. Good morning to you.
I can't hear anything.
City of Detroit versus Christopher Lebrand, case number SD149-63321. Appearance for the record, please. Oh, now we have Hoffman is gone. All right, we're gonna wait.
Hello?
Hold on a second, Mr. Lebrand. Do you have valid registration for this vehicle?
No, I still haven't got registration yet. I don't have the funds for it yet.
All right, well, I'm gonna set a trial date or give you an offer. Let me wait until the lawyer comes back in. I've given you an opportunity already to bring valid registration in, have I not?
No.
Okay.
I think I had, I think I supposed to came in, but I missed the date.
All right. Hold on one second. Mr. Rucker, can you put your appearance on the record for Mr. Lebrand?
Tyron Rucker, P number 61867 on behalf of Mr. Lebrand. Mr. Lebrand, state your name.
Christopher Legrand.
As for purposes of arraignment on the bench warrant, Counselor.
My client wishes to stand mute and waive the formal reading of the charges at this time.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Legrand, I'll set a pretrial date for April the 4th, 2024. You'll have that time to come in compliance. You want to take that time to do that?
Does that mean bring in registration on the 24th?
Yes.
Yes, I'll do that.
Come back on the 4th of April, 2024. Bring back a valid registration, 4th of April at 8:30. All right?
At 8:30?
Yep, on the 4th of April. It's nothing further,
Okay.
sir. Have a very, very good day. Best of luck to you. All right, Mr.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Garcia. Mr. Garcia, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, at this time, he'd like to take advantage of the offer whereby he will be pleading to the amended charge of improper plates, and the other charge will be dismissed.
There's only one charge. Oh, you're talking about the misdemeanor, right?
Correct.
The no insurance.
Correct.
All right, you want to take that deal, sir?
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Or you can put your hand down. You don't want to take the time to come in compliance, or you don't feel that you'll be able to come into compliance?
I don't feel like I will.
All right. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Rucker went over your other advice and rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
No.
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to September the 4th, 2023 at around 10:34 a.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Livernois and Federal. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did the officer ask you to produce valid insurance?
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you?
No.
Why is that?
Couldn't afford it.
All right, I'm gonna find your client guilty of the amended count of improper plate, fine him $240. I told you I'd dismiss upon payment. When can you pay, Mr. Garcia?
Like 3 weeks. So
I'm gonna give you until March the 14th, 2024, the review date. Come back that morning at March the 14th, 2024 at 8:25. If it's paid, we'll dismiss the case, okay?
okay. At what time?
All right, at 8:25.
Okay.
There's nothing further. Have a good day, sir.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Gaston.
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
Do you have documentation, proof of testing, and proof of misdemeanor morality class?
Good morning, Your Honor. I have paid my $240. I paid the $240 fine, and I paid $107 for the online morality class. I would like to, if it's possible, I would like to request more time for the STD test. The only reason why I'm asking is because I have to go back and take a second test. But the fine in the morality class.
Hold on, sir. I see. Hold on. I see the fine is paid. How much time do you need?
I just need a couple of days for the STD test.
You want to come back next week?
Yes, that's fine. The morality class is April the 17th.
Oh, the April the 17th. So you got to come
No,
back.
no, excuse me. No, excuse me. It's February the 17th. The MP.
All right, come back on the 20th with the testing and the morality class done, and we'll close it out. All right. February 20th. Is he there?
Yes, I'm here.
Come back February 20th with the morality class and the testing done, and we'll close it out. Make sure it gets to the probation department so it can get to me quickly, all right? And I can have it in your file.
Oh, okay, I will do, Your Honor.
All right, very well. Have a good day, sir. Best of luck to you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You have a good day, Judge Perkins.
Thanks. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lipford. Mr. Lipford, I got an offer.
Yes. Say the host has asked you to start your video. Okay. Yes.
Who's on?
I don't know what. I don't know why my phone got low. I just
he says that he doesn't want a lawyer. The offer to clear these cases up is to plead to the amended count of disorderly conduct for the OTE charge. HIV STD testing results will be private to you. And misdemeanor morality class. Also plead to 2 counts of improper plates amended from the no insurance charges. That's $240 a piece. I will dismiss those 2 counts when you pay the $240. And then you have some other civil infractions that you never took care of. That's going to be on you. Thus, the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, sir. Now, do you want to speak with the lawyer?
I guess.
Somebody put their appearance on the record for Mr. Lipford.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffin on behalf of the defendant. We request a breakout.
He's got a number of cases. He does have a valid license. I haven't seen the valid insurance and registration, but he was getting that documentation out. If you can verify that, counselor, you're an officer of the court. I'll allow you to verify that and let us know if that's good. But that's the offer as it stands now. But that does contingent upon him having the valid registration and insurance. Mr. Lipford, I'm going to put you in a breakout room and join it and speak to Mr. Boffman, please.
Let's say join.
All right. Let's move on to Keith Harris.
Hello, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
City of Detroit versus Keith Bernard Harris, case number U59458-421, SP1214917, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 129-1081, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 132-5851, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 144-82441, SP 144-8250, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
My name is Keith Harris.
Mr. Rucker, you're muted if you're speaking.
That's not gonna work out.
Are you gonna be able to zoom in? I will go ahead and zoom in. 360 434 0 0 0 0 4 zeros. Yes.
And can we go off until we get a lawyer?
Yeah, we're gonna have to. This is not how this is supposed to work. It's not going to this anymore.
You just took Bruce Andrews, the building ticket one. Deborah, did she get it? Oh, okay. I thought you just left. I told Inspector Walton, I thought we were done on that. But I'm gonna jump the gun. Very awkward to come out of the breakout room, get and talk to me. So I was thinking I don't know, maybe she's not. It's just a delayed sense for her to get pay the fine. She has all she wants, 12 months, 3 months, whatever.
Mr. Rucker, are you there, sir?
I can jump in his breakout room if he's stuck in.
Call trial services. Let's get some more lawyers in here. I'm not gonna sit here and wait for anybody like this. Pardon me?
Excuse me.
Hey, good morning. Judge is requesting another attorney. Thank you. Question. They did not pay, but it says dismissed upon payment. But you tell me if I.
No, dismiss.
Just
That's
dismiss
the
it.
one we got that letter for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, one question.
Want me to write it down?
I'm just double checking.
All right, let's go off the record with Mr. Harris. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lipford.
We're not ready on Mr. Lipford. He's pulling up a document that I need to see before we can proceed.
All right, let's pass that matter. Can you put your appearance on the record for Mr. Keith Harris, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant.
Mr. Harris, state your name for the record again, please. I'm sorry.
My name is Keith Harris.
All right, today is the date and time set for a show cause.
So we will waive any more formal reading of the information, complaint, or warrant, Your Honor, and stand mute for the purpose of arraignment.
Here are not guilty plea signed to that, time $0 bond. I have a lot of, what about documents, sir? You have a valid license, registration, and insurance?
I have registration and insurance, but my license is still, I'm still waiting to get that back because I have a pending case in another jurisdiction.
All right. I can either set a trial date. He's got this disorderly. I don't know. Let's set a trial date. Let's set a trial date. I've given him a free trial. Let's set a trial date. June the 14th. That should give you enough time to get that documentation together as well, hopefully. Come back.
I got insurance and registration here, but
yeah, but you don't have the driver's license though.
Yeah.
Do you want an offer, or you want to come back on the date of trial and with your documentation?
No, I'll wait. Go ahead. You can go forward. I'll listen to what you have to say.
No, I said, do you want an offer, or do you want to come back on the date of trial with all your documentation?
I guess I'll, because I don't know if I have the license by then. So it's, I guess, what's the
Speak to him and break out on Mr. Baldwin.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. 5. On the phone, good morning to you on that 7426117 number. What's your name, please?
Alex Lewis. Can you hear me? Alex Lewis.
Alex Lewis, all right.
Can you hear me, Your Honor?
I can. All right. Let's try to merge. On the phone at 413-4290. Good morning to you. What's your name, please? Press *6 to unmute yourself.
Excuse me.
My name is Justice Lewis.
Lewis.
Yes.
Morning to you. And give me that first name again, please.
My name is Justice. Yes.
Yes, okay.
Justice.
I have Justice Lewis here, but we have McCrea's here. And then obviously Knox is not. So,
Your Honor, we're comfortable with the Alexander Hill on behalf of the city P76961. The offer that we would make is for an allowing on that case.
all right. So we'll get the attorney and we'll get all right. Mr. Boffman, not how I intended this to go.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Trooper Al-Kafaji.
How you doing, Trooper? I thought that Attorney Clayton was here. I don't know what happened to the attorney. That's who had your case, right?
Yeah, for Gerwell, I believe.
Yes.
Maybe the attorney breakout room.
I don't see him in the I don't see him anymore.
I did speak with the PA. We agreed to do 1 to 5 if the defendant would be willing to accept it. 1 to 5.
Is that 1 to 5 or 1 to 5 limited access?
1 to 5 limited access. I believe there's no points associated with the citation.
$125 fine. I'll mark the file as you being here, and you're free to leave did he agree to that with you already?
He was trying to get impeding traffic. I told him that's up to the APA. I got no issue with it.
And did the APA talk with him?
I'm not sure where the APA is at. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was trying to let you go because I know you've been here all morning, but at the end of the day, if you say 1 to 5, and that's what it is.
1 to 5 or impeding traffic, I got no issue with either one. Whatever, if the APA is okay with impeding traffic, I'm okay with it as well.
Very well. All right, be safe out there, Trooper. I'll mark the file as you appear.
Judge Frank. Connor, can you give me a moment before we go back on?
Yes.
Thank you.
While we're on a brief rest, Your Honor, I want the court know that we're ready on Keith Harris and Deborah Andrews.
A lot of community service citation. Are you?
I think.
She's potentially, she's gonna ask for a trial date today. I know that Inspector Walt's gonna come back on the trial date. So whether or not, knowing that she wants to accept the community service 12 months late, she can knock down some of the 750, maybe we can not have that one come back. I spoke to her the break.
Well, what is that trial date? We'll deal with it. Come into some riches.
All right, that sounds very good.
Talk to Mr. Hill. Good morning to you. Morning. Thank you for coming on. Talk to Miss Justice Lewis. Her offer is allowing. Is it set for trial? I have a Corporal McCree here. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with her. It's $240 fine. Dismiss upon payment, and the date is the date and time set for trial. She's in the room.
We're ready on Lipford.
Yeah, I'm waiting on it. Waiting on corporate matter.
Your Honor.
Ready, Your Honor.
Yes.
I was just on Miss Riona Lewis or Light. Do we know if any of the officers have checked in?
I can answer that. Are you asking for Riona Light?
Correct, I am.
Yep, I can meet you in a breakout room with an offer, but we do have Officer Nichols is here in person. Officer Brown has checked in, and one more, but we are missing about 3 of them. So I can get you an offer. You want to meet in a breakout room?
Yeah, which one?
I'll see you in 3.
Okay, thanks.
Let me, are you ready, Ms. Williams-Long?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let me go back on the record with Mr. Harris. Mr. Harris, I've given you an opportunity, counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Harry Boffman for the defendant. The defendant would ask for a bench trial, Your Honor, by Zoom if possible. He's been advised of his rights.
All right, that's what you want to do, Mr. Harris?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, trial date, June the 14th, 2024 at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, you have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you. City of Detroit versus Deborah Lewis Andrews, case number B12497-023, B12497-123. Good morning to you. Appearance for the record, please.
Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant. Ms. Andrews, state your name.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, everyone. My name is Deborah Lewis Andrews.
Your Honor, we've had a chance to discuss this matter. The defendant, being aware of her rights, is continuing a not guilty plea here. She asked that the matter be set for trial. She is willing to waive her right to a jury trial and concedes to way of Zoom at the next hearing.
Very well. Is that what you want to do, Ms. Lewis?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you for asking.
Lewis Andrews, is that how you want me to address you, Lewis Andrews?
Either one is possible. And I'm no preference. It's okay. Whatever you say, it's fine.
I'll set a trial date. What happened to my ink? I'll set a trial date for June the 14th. Thank you. June the 14th, 2024 at 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you, ma'am.
You too. Thank you. Thank you. Is it possible to talk to my attorney in the breakout room?
Ma'am, I could chat you my phone number and ask you to call me somewhere around noon. I'd be free to talk to you then. Is that okay?
That's perfectly fine. Thank you.
Just chat right now. Don't hang up until you either screenshot it or record that information, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Welcome.
Let's call the city of Detroit, or let's go back on the record with the city of Detroit on Shante Lamar overall. Case number SP 1513099, counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP 1536441. We're on the record on SP 1536441 was set for a review. He's paid that matter. We're going to dismiss that case. Let me see. Before I go, let me see what Mr. Overall has done. Okay. That matter has never been adjudicated, it doesn't appear. What does say dismissed, it does say pled guilty to amended count of allowance. It never was a fine. It's got to be a $240 fine. Or 12 hours of community service. Did you do the 12 hours of community service, Mr. Overall?
Yes, I did. I did more than 12 hours though.
Where did you do that with?
I think it's called Body of Christ on Chicago. It's a church.
All right, where's the documentation to that for that?
I faxed it, but I do have another one outside. I have to go outside and get it.
All right, you faxed it to Miss Green?
Yes, I did. I faxed it Friday.
Let's get Miss Green down here on that. All right.
I got an email.
You got an email? Let's see if we got. Okay, all right.
What's his name?
Sean Taylor Merle. All right, as for the other three cases, SP 1513099, counts 1, 2, and 3, those are up for I believe show cause or pretrial on the 29th. What do you want to do? You want the offer for it's going to be pleading to the amended count. All right, I do have the did a lot more than what we call it ours completed community service. So I'm dismissing SP 1513099. Strike that SP 1536441. You did do the community service, and we appreciate that, and thank you for that. You went above and beyond on that. For the other case, is going to be the offer is going to be plead to the amended count of open alcohol in a motor vehicle passenger as a 2-point offense, alcohol-related offense on his driving record, and $240 for that. Dismiss the other two matters. He does have an absolute right to a trial. Who put their appearance on for Mr. Overall?
No one, Your Honor.
Tyron Rucker, P number 61867 on behalf of Shanta Overall.
All right. Join the breakout room with Mr. Rucker. You heard the offer, Mr. Rucker. That's on the 3 cases he has open. One is a no insurance misdemeanor, driver's license never acquired, and open alcohol in the motor vehicle driver. This offer is going to be a amended count of open alcohol motor vehicle passenger, 2-point offense, $240, and it's going to be alcohol related offense on his driving record, and he has an absolute right to a trial. Join the breakout room, Mr. Overall, and speak to Mr. Rucker, please. He's going to breakout room 4. He's in there. All right. Are we ready on anyone, Mr.
Miss Lewis? I'm sorry, Judge.
We're ready on Miss Lewis?
Yes,
That's Justice Lewis?
She has to be brought out, I think. She called in.
Yeah, I'll pull her out. This is the city of Detroit versus Justice Deanne.
Yes.
Charmaine Lewis, case numbers SP 3512361, 16299946, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Ryan Hill on behalf of Miss Justice. Miss Justice, state your name again for the record, please.
Justice Deanna Charmaine Lewis.
Your Honor, my client's willing to tender a plea. I think the court indicated that she pled to an allowing, paying $240. She would need till March 4th. I didn't know that there was those other matters of civil infractions. Are they going to be dismissed, Judge?
Well, she's got a lot of different cases sitting here. Let's deal with the ones we just called.
Sure.
SP 3512. Is Corporal McCree here?
He is, Judge.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning to you, Corporal McCree. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Corporal Jamie McCree, badge 2865, Detroit Police Department.
Very well. Good morning to you. Okay, so that's the allowing for Corporal McCree's as it relates to the 2999946 counts 1, 2, and 3. Is there an Officer Knox hearing no response? You want to make a motion, counsel?
Motion to dismiss, Judge.
All right. Motion to dismiss on those matters, no officer. Miss Lewis, do you want to take care of everything today? Because that's only going to settle up on, she still has, and we can call it into the record, the city of Detroit versus Justice Deanne Charmaine Lewis, case number SB 1455381, counts 1 and counts 2. And the state of Michigan versus Justice Deanne Charmaine Lewis, case number SX 429-11841. Ask for arraignment on the bench warrant and the show cause, Mr.
Wait for Maurice to mute, Judge.
Enter a not guilty plea on her behalf, give her a $0 bond. So maybe we'll give the city an opportunity to re-up the offer. Maybe we'll just add the offer to be open alcohol to the motor vehicle passenger along with that allowing. She does have an absolute right to a trial on those, and she can just take the trial date and just go with the allowing today, or she can try and get a global offer, which will be allowing and the open alcohol to the motor vehicle passenger. I'm going to direct you back to the breakout room to speak with Ms. Lewis again. You understand that offer, counsel?
I do. Thank you, Judge.
All right. Join the room. She's in the room 8. All right. Mr. Boffman, are we ready on Mr. Lipford?
Ready, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lipford. Mr. Lipford, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Judge, I am pleased to announce the defendant showed me valid and current registration and insurance. I believe it was court who indicated that we have also verified that he has a valid driver's license, and therefore we ask for compliance dismissals and stip probable cause.
Well, the offer that I gave, the offer that the city gave is taking into account the driver's license, registration, and insurance.
Okay.
He had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 cases.
Yeah, I saw.
Plus he owes a lot in civil infractions that we didn't call because of the age of the tickets. So
I would ask for a trial date on those.
on all the tickets then, you don't want to take the offer of disorderly conduct and the 2 improper plates?
I got a question. I know I had came and cleared like 17 tickets. I think that might be why I'm here today. I think I cleared the ticket that I'm here for, but I know that I had more. I had like a total of like $2,900 dollars left. So are you saying that you cleared those?
Right.
Oh, here's the deal.
So this is the judge, the defendant indicated that he submitted a payment to the court. I'm not sure if that was for the civil infractions, but I didn't see a lot of civil infractions. I did see a lot of warrants. So would the court please set these matters for the trial date, give the defendant an opportunity to bring in his receipts and bring those to bear at some sort of settlement conference on the day of trial?
I can do that. I can do that. I'm just telling them the stuff that, and we can very well do that, but he's right about the dollar amount, but that dollar amount is just, it doesn't include these
driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. I paid that. No insurance misdemeanor. I paid that.
You can't pay that stuff. You have to come to court for that. You may have put a bond on it, but I don't even see a bond on those things. You can't pay those misdemeanors. Anything that has a misdemeanor by it with a $95 or a $50 fee, those all have to be adjudicated before you can make a payment. The other ones, 132, 198, 358, 180, those you can pay, but you're admitting responsibility and you're gonna get all the points that go along with that. So
okay, I'm seeing it now. I got it on paper now. Now you said that you was making me an offer where you could throw these out and
Your Honor, can I take a chance at the breakout room with the defendant? And I'd ask Mr. Hill if he could join me when he can in room 6.
And one more time, the offer is going to be pleading to the amended count of disorderly conduct, $240 for the amended from the offer to engage. That's HIV STD testing, misdemeanor morality class to close that out under disorderly conduct with $240. Also, 2 counts of improper plates, $240 apiece. So today it'd be $240, $240, and $240. I'll dismiss the improper plates upon payment, plus the other civil infractions that I did not call in the record, the old civil infractions that I did not call in the record. I see 132, 198, 258, 180.
288.
But let me see the two. I might be able to encompass the 258 and the 180 in this offer, depending on when he got those, when those allegations were made. I'll do the. I'll call SP 1150999 counts 1 and counts 2 in the record as well. Those were had during the pandemic. I'll give them an opportunity to be heard on those. So we'll encompass that in the offer. And so I got 130, 132, 198. I have 228, 180, 132, and 276 will all be on you, plus the 240, 240, 240. Waive the warrant fee plus any reinstatement fee. That's going to be the offer. He has an absolute right to a trial. Go back in the breakout room. Speak to Mr. Boffman, please.
I want the offer.
No need to say less. The defendant's been advised of his rights, Your Honor, previously. If he's stating that he wants to take the offer, I agree. It's very generous. I would thank the prosecutor and the court.
Raise your right hand, sir. Where'd he go? Is he still there?
He joined the breakout room, Your Honor. I'm putting it back into the main session. He's now in the main session.
All right. Mr. Lipford.
Yes, sir.
You indicated that you want to take this offer?
Man, yep, I appreciate it that you did waive those two.
All right, raise your right hand, please.
How do I turn my camera around? I see it. Okay, I see it.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Sir.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Boffman went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, sir.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes, sir.
This OTE is back in 2020, 2015, Mr. Boffman. You know, do you know that you're going to give those rights up when you take this deal?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
Let me start by drawing your attention back to March the 12th, 2015, at around 8:45 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of John R. and Minnesota Street. Have an occasion on that day to be in that around that date in that area around that date and time.
Yeah, that's my birthday.
All right. Did you do something out there, sir, that would cause a police presence?
Yes, sir.
And would you agree that that police presence disturbed the quiet nature of that community?
It did.
All right, very well. I'm going to find your client guilty of the amended count of disorderly conduct. Fine him $240 for that. Take a misdemeanor morality class, and HIV STD testing results will be private to him.
Okay.
All right, let me draw your attention to 33352.
Okay, warrants. Get my warrants lifted. Okay.
Let me draw your attention back to May the 22nd, 2021, at around 10:40 a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of McNichols and Stansbury. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir.
Operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Officer asked you to produce valid insurance.
Yes, sir.
You couldn't do so, could you, sir?
No, sir.
Why is that?
I didn't have insurance. It wasn't my car that I was driving.
You want to take the deal? I know that poses sort of a problem.
You said the deal. What's the deal on that?
That's the improper plate. Is that you make the statement that it wasn't your car? You're not supposed to have not strike that. You're not obligated to have insurance on a car that's not yours. You are obligated to ensure that car, whoever it is insured before you drive it. However, the officer should not be writing for a no insurance misdemeanor. In that case, if your statements are true, it should be a no proof of insurance civil infraction. But I'll allow him to take the deal if he wants to.
No, that wasn't my car, Your Honor.
I have plenty more tickets here, though, Mr. Lipford. If you want to, we can dismiss. We'll use another ticket. Let's draw your attention back to 006852. Draw your attention back to July the 9th, 2019 at around 4:34 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Plymouth and Greenfield. Do you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir.
Operating a motor vehicle.
Yes, sir.
Officer asked you to produce valid insurance.
Yes, sir.
You couldn't do so, could you?
That also was in my car either.
All right, we'll do it like this then. That officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license.
I couldn't do it. I didn't have it at the moment.
You didn't have it. All right, very well. I'm going to find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing. Same effect. 0-point offense doesn't abstract to the Secretary of State, and I'll dismiss upon payment. Let's go back to the previous time on May the 22nd, 2021. You recall being pulled over in Nichols and Stansbury in the city of Detroit, correct?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
And you indicated you were operating a motor vehicle, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you indicated that did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license for that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You couldn't do so, could you?
No, I couldn't.
Why is that?
I didn't have a license.
All right. With that, I'm going to find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing. You stipulate a $240 fine for that. Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matters.
So stipulated. Thank you, Your Honor.
Right. I'm dismissing the other matters that I called into the record. And I keep in mind, I said that you're going to pay those old civil infractions that you didn't take care of. So I want to make sure you understand that those are still going to be there and they're going to be open until you pay them, or at least going to be fees on them until you pay them. I'm waiving the warrant fees. He's going to pay any reinstatement fees. So those ones at $95 behind it, sir, I'm going to dismiss a lot of those, but you're still going to have, I'm going to waive the $50 of that. You're still going to have the $45 sitting there. And the ones with $50 on them, I'm going to waive the warrant fee. That should zero those out.
Okay. I have a question. I think those $50 and those $95, I think those are the ones that I paid. I have the receipt right here.
No, you couldn't. You couldn't. You can't pay any ticket that's a misdemeanor. You have to come to court.
Okay.
You have to come to court.
I have a question, Your Honor. What did my $1,536 go to on the date of January 30th?
I would surmise it went to all the other tickets that you had open. But you got it. You have to go through that stuff, and you have to take your receipts and do the accounting on that stuff.
Yeah, I have it right here. That's what I'm doing. He said that these were all the ones that I paid, all the 95 and all the 50. Those were the ones that I paid. The other ones was the ones that I didn't pay, that didn't stop me from getting my license. He said I had to pay the warrants. I had to get the warrants lifted in order for me to get my license. And that was $1,500.
Sounds like you had a bond or something you may have paid, but I don't see that the bond is here. You're gonna have to go get your receipt and take it back down to the window.
Yep, I got it.
That's all I can tell you.
All right. So
I'm looking at these sets of tickets, and I don't even see a bond that's been placed on these tickets. I see a no proof of insurance that was closed out. That was closed out on 1/30/2024, and that was probably 336 of those dollars. Let's see.
$336.
That was 288 of those. That was 288 of those dollars.
And I paid for something that was $288.
I know. I see you. So that money went to those no insurance proofs. That's why you got your license.
Okay, cool.
That's why that money went to those no insurance proofs, all on January 30th, 2024.
Okay.
All right. Now, when are you going to pay these?
Is my total $2,960?
No, it's gonna be different now.
It's gonna be lower?
It appears to be, it's gonna be, I don't know, you gotta do the math, Miss Mathis has to put it in the system.
If it's,
But it's close, it's upwards of $2,000.
Okay, if it's I want to know, could I get on a payment plan? I could probably put $500 down this week, $500 down next week, and probably get on like a $30 payment plan. I'm trying to get it paid by the end of March for my birthday, man. I don't want no warrants or none of that over my head. Like as you can see, I'm trying to take care of my business. It's been 11 years. I ain't had a license.
Come back, I can do it one of two ways. I can allow you to enter a payment plan, and I can just give you till I'll put in April the 15th, 2024. Okay. And you can supervise the payment plan yourself, or you can come down to the window and set up a payment plan. You choose how you do it. I need misdemeanor morality class taken. I need HIV STD taken. I'm gonna refer this to probation. I need a good phone number from you so they can facilitate that documentation. What's your phone number, please?
It's 248-861-3253.
All right. They should reach out to you, and they should be able to. That's for the purpose of you getting that those classes and that testing done, and you can submit that stuff to them. Come back on April the 15th, 2024. I mark the file and will allow a payment plan. If there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day. Best of luck to you. Probation should reach out to you, all right?
Okay, I got one more question. When I go to the front desk, they're gonna let me know how much I owe?
Yeah, yes. Once Ms. Mathis puts it in.
Appreciate you, man.
All right, have a good day, sir. Best of luck to you. April the 15th is your next court date.
Thank you.
All right. Who are we ready on?
Your Honor, we might be ready on.
I stepped in for Ryan Hill. Sorry, he had to go do it in person. I think we're ready on Miss Lewis for a plea, but that's just.
All right, good morning to you. Let's go back on the record with Miss Justice Lewis. Wait, I think she. Let's go back on the record with Miss Justice Lewis. Miss Lewis, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout. Counselor, what does your client want to do?
Judge, it's my understanding that there's a plea offer to plead to an allowing. So she's looking to do that for this matter. And then I think there's 4 outstanding matters. We'd like to set those for bench trial.
All right, is that what you want to do, Ms. Lewis?
Yes.
All right. Can you raise your right hand, ma'am?
Yes.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Hill went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, he did.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Have any questions about those rights?
No, not at the moment.
It's time to ask him if you do. You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention way back to November the 11th, 2017, at around 8:12 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Jefferson and Cadillac Boulevard. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, I did.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
And did that officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, he did.
You could not do so, could you, ma'am?
No, not at the moment.
Why is that?
I didn't have a license, was
Very
dumb
well.
and just crazy.
I'm gonna find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing $240 fine. I'll dismiss upon payment. All right, what I'll do, you need some time to pay, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna give you all the way up to your review date to pay this and your trial date, because you want a trial date on the other matters, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna give you until 6/14/2024 to have that paid. Come back in, and then the trial date for those other matters will be that day as well, all right?
You said it's gonna be when?
June 14th, 2024 at 9 a.m.
June 14th, 2020. Okay.
Yeah, pay
Now
the
what happens
240.
if oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
What happens if I pay the 240 before June the 14th?
The case will be closed and dismissed.
Okay, and then I still
And then you just
court.
come back on June 14th to take care of the other cases.
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, ma'am, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Okay.
All right. Are we ready on, what about oil bright?
You know, Your Honor, I've been trying to reach him. He hasn't responded, but I am ready on Alex Lewis, Shante overall, or who is that?
Your Honor.
Overall, Don. Oh, you ready overall?
Oh,
Your Honor,
Yes.
I would just note that we've got an officer here, Brown, for Riona Light. I'm not sure if she's ready to plea, but that officer's been messaging, and I think he might have somewhere else to be shortly.
We are
Officer
ready
Brown.
on Riona Light. We are ready.
All right, let's deal with overall first. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Overall. Mr. Overall, I'll give you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
My client wants to go forward with the offer.
Pleading to the amended count of open alcohol on a motor vehicle driver.
Correct.
Passenger.
Mr. Overall. Where's Mr. Overall at?
He's up there.
I'm here.
You want to take that deal, sir?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine.
Yes, I do.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial.
Yes.
Mr. Rucker went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, he did.
You understood those rights?
Yes, I did.
Any questions about those rights?
No.
You know by taking this deal, you're gonna give those rights up.
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to January 18th, 2024 at around 3:18 a.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Michigan Avenue and Joe Street, sir. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, I did.
Were you in the driver's seat of a motor vehicle, sir?
Yes, I was.
Did you have some alcohol in that vehicle?
Yes, I did.
Was it open?
Yes, it was.
What did you have?
It was liquor.
All right, I'm gonna find you guilty of the amended count of open alcohol in a motor vehicle passenger, stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
So stipulate.
$440, Mr. Overall. When can you pay?
Can I have 60 days?
Pay it by 4/15/2024. April the 15th, 2024. If you don't have anything further, sir, pay it at any live that kiosk in the city of Detroit. Go come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. I'm told you can upload that div that app to your phone. There's nothing further, sir. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, City of Detroit versus RQL Oil Bright, case number SB 132-8516, counts 1 and counts 2, SB 153-0554, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Aaron Ruck on behalf of Mr. RQ Albright. Mr. Albright, if you can hear, state your name.
All right, that person seems to have left.
Did he go in the break? I'm checking the breakout rooms right. He's
Yeah,
in the
he's in the
breakout room now. I've been waiting on him. Now he finally goes in there. So can we pass on that matter and we can do some other ones? Because I've been messaging him and he finally just went.
Mr. Albright, can you state your name for the record, please? Good morning, Mr. Albright. Can you state your name for the record, please?
RQ Albright.
All right, today is the date and time set for a show cause, at least on one of the cases, Councilman.
Your Honor, at this time, we ask that any warrants be recalled and for purposes of arraignment, my client wishes to stand mute, waives the formal reading of the charges.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Client's offer is going to be pleading to the amended count of open alcohol in the motor vehicle passenger, $240 fine, 2 points on his driving record, alcohol-related offense on his driving record, and to the amended count of blocking traffic, $175. He has an absolute right to a trial. Go in the breakout room, Mr. Tucker, and speak to Mr. Albright. Mr. Albright, rejoin that breakout room, please.
Okay.
Your Honor?
Yes.
You mentioned several cases. I just see the one. You said he has an alcohol-related case?
We're going to treat it like a one-stop shop for Mr. Albright. He has a pretrial set for 2/29/2024 on the 3 other cases. That would be an open alcohol and a motor vehicle driver's license never required, no insurance misdemeanor, along with the other case that's on the record. And a failure to stop that's in default. I'm going to set it aside.
Because the offer I had wasn't allowed.
Yeah, but that was an allowing because the city didn't see the
right
alcohol vehicle driver. So I'm adjusting that to open out. The city won't bend on a
right. No, I understand. So I was just trying to make sure I had the right offer then.
Yeah. And if he doesn't want to take it, he can take the allowing today and then set a trial date for the other. That's up to him.
And that's open alcohol passenger or driver?
That's open alcohol passenger, which I call a non-offer anyway, but that's the way it goes.
I know, yeah, it's a difference without a distinction. And then that would take care of the rest of them?
And the amended count of blocking traffic, $175, and then the other 3 will be dismissed.
Gotcha. Okay, thanks, Judge.
All right, very well. All right, what about Anthony Darling? What about Alex Lewis?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alex is here.
We're gonna get this going now. We're gonna finally get a rhythm after 11 o'clock. Mr. Lewis, what's your last name, please? I mean, what's your middle name? Do you have one?
No middle name, sir.
Date of birth?
I couldn't hear you.
Date of birth?
June 10th, 1965.
City of Detroit versus Alex Lewis. Case numbers SP 124-2022, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 132-9655, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 132-96561. SP 151-8064, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 151-9036, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Alex Hill on behalf of the city. I believe Attorney Rucker might have asked for an offer to be in the breakout room right now. I think we've got an offer accepted, but he's in the breakout room now.
All right, you already spoke with the lawyer, Mr. Lewis?
Yes, I did.
All right, let's pass the matter until that lawyer comes back, all right?
Okay, Your Honor.
Maurice Gibson, did you speak to the lawyer yet?
No, I have not, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, sir. Are you Maurice Dion Gibson?
Yes, sir, I am.
This is the City of Detroit versus Maurice Dion Gibson, case number SB 1092366, counts 1, 2, and 3. SB 1256539, counts 1, 2, and 3. SB 1323603, counts 1, 2, and 3. SB 1323608, counts 1 and counts 2. SB 1323609, counts 1, 2, and 3. 17-402-3061 and 18-344-8941. Appearance for the record, please.
Clay Miller, P6291 here on behalf of the defendant. Please state your name for the record, sir.
Maurice Dion Gibson.
Today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, Counsel.
Regarding the arraignment, Your Honor, we'd like to waive formal reading of the charges, stand mute, and enter a plea of not guilty at this time.
Enter a not guilty plea in your client's behalf. Will give you a fine of $0 bond. Mr. Gibson, you have a few tickets that are, I believe, are holding your license up. If you're trying to get one, I can allow you to pay the reinstatement fee on this one note of insurance. That'll be $45. That'll leave that case open. SP 132-36033. The other civil infraction, no proof, no insurance civil, 17-402-3072 needs to be paid in full. It looks like if you do that, you potentially be eligible to get a license. At least you'll have clearances here. You have an absolute right to a trial. I can give you time to do that, or I can give you I can get the city to give you an offer on these matters. What would you like to do? Speak to Mr.
Miller. I got Ryan Hill's name on that.
Miller, breakout room. You got all that, Mr. Miller?
Yeah. Can I get co-host powers, or at least put me in the breakout room? Because right now I'm assigned. Okay, thank you.
I'm sorry, attorney, what's your name and P number?
Okay, yeah, sorry. I jumped in for Ryan Hill. Clay Miller, P86291. Ryan had an in-person he had to get to.
All right. Go ahead, Mr. Miller, go ahead and speak to Mr. Gibson. Let's find out what he wants to do.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Maurice Davis, good morning to you. Who's your client?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Mr. Greedall.
Who's that? Greedall?
Yes.
Ballwinder?
Yes.
That was for Clayton was here earlier?
Yes, he was. I believe he worked out an impeding on it.
City of Detroit versus Ballwinder Greedall, case, strike that, State of Michigan versus Ballwinder Greedall, case number SX 423-89421. Appearance for the record, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Maurice Davis, P76203, appearing on behalf of Ballwinder Greedall. Would I square to waive my client's appearance for the formal hearing?
All right, I'm gonna grant that motion to waive the appearance of your retained counsel. You have the authority to enter into disagreement on this behalf, correct, counsel?
Yes, I do.
All right, I'm gonna mark the file that the trooper showed, and he said that you worked out that he was good with the limited access 1 to 5 or impeding traffic. You want to take impeding traffic, correct?
That's correct. Yes, I'll plead responsible.
Stipulate the basis of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea, counsel.
Yes.
Stipulate to, okay, with that stipulation, I'm gonna find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic and $175 fine, and I will give your client 2 weeks to pay.
All right, thank you.
All right, if there's nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Are you as well?
All right. All right, who are we ready on? Albright, Oilbright?
Albright, Riona Light, Alex Lewis.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Oilbright. Mr. Oilbright, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what does Mr. Oilbright want to do?
Your Honor, he wants to take advantage of the offer.
All right, is that what you want to do, Mr. Oilbright?
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand, please? You swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine?
Yes.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Rucker went over your other advice and rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, by taking this deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to 13/2023 at around 5:18 p.m. in the city of Detroit, the area of Penrod and Van Buren Street, sir. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Did the officer, were you in a motor vehicle at the time?
Yes.
Did you have some alcohol in that motor vehicle?
Yes.
What did you have?
It was a beer bottle that was sitting in the cup holder.
Was it any beer in the bottle?
No, sir.
All right, set the matter for trial. You want a bench trial or a jury trial? Mr. Rucker?
Oh, well, do you want a bench trial, sir? You know, we talk about the different trials.
That's the one with the judge, right?
Correct.
Yes, I want that.
All right.
Trial date is going to be 6/14, June 14, 2024 at 9 a.m. Mr. Oilbright, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
June 14th?
June 14th, 9 a.m.
Okay, thank you much, sir.
All right, thank you. Are you ready on Mr. Alex Lewis?
I am, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Did we arraign him?
I spoke to the
I enter not guilty plea on his behalf, give him a $0 bond. Go ahead, what's the offer?
Your Honor, the offer is my client will be pleading to the amended charge on ticket number ending in 0222 to improper plates. He would also be pleading on the amended charge on ticket 6553 to improper plates. On ticket ending in 0643, he will be pleading to allowing licensed driver to drive. And on ticket ending in 0363, he will be pleading to amended charge improper plates. The balance, which would be 11 tickets, would be dismissed. Is that your understanding, Mr. Lewis?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You want to take the deal, sir?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand, please? You swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Rucker went over your other advice and rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, sir.
Any questions about those rights?
No, Your Honor.
You know, by taking this offer, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
All right, let me draw your attention back to August the 24th, 2021, around 4:41 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Connor and Mack. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department that day?
Yes, Your Honor.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
Officer asked you to produce valid insurance.
Yes, Your Honor.
You couldn't do so, could you?
No.
Why is that?
I didn't have a valid license at the time, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna find your client guilty, amended count of improper plates, $240 fine, dismissed upon payment. Let me carry it back to March 17, 2022 at around 11:26 a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Millennia and Van Dyke. Did you have an occasion on date to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department on that day?
Yes, Your Honor.
Operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
Officer asked you to produce valid insurance.
Yes, Your Honor.
Could not do so, could you?
No, Your Honor.
Why is that?
I didn't have it at the time, Your Honor.
Very well, find him guilty of the amended count of improper plate, $240. I'll dismiss upon payment. Let me draw you back to November the 5th, 2023, around 4:47 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of McNichols and Van Dyke. You have an occasion where you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, Your Honor.
Operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
Officer asked you to produce valid driver's license.
Yes, Your Honor.
Couldn't do so, could you?
No, Your Honor.
Why is that?
I didn't have valid license at the time, Your Honor.
Very well. Lastly, draw you back to November the 6th, 2023 at around 9:35 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Whittier and Linville. Have an occasion on that day, you come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're all over the east side, huh?
Yes, Your Honor.
Operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
Officer asked you to produce valid insurance.
Yes, Your Honor.
You couldn't do so, could you, sir?
No, sir.
Why is that?
No valid license.
No valid insurance, right?
No valid insurance.
No valid insurance, no valid license, no valid registration.
Nothing.
All right, find you guilty of the amended count of improper plates on that. Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matters, Counselor.
So stipulate.
Mr. Hill, any objection to setting aside this old no proof of insurance civil infraction at $642, 2019 case? Set that matter aside. With that, I'm going to dismiss the matter so Mr. Lewis can potentially get a driver's license from this point on, hopefully, because he's not going to stop riding the east side.
Thank you, Mr. Hill.
How are you, Mr. Hill? Mr. Lewis?
I'm gonna get a valid license, Your Honor, as soon as I can pay the fine.
I said you're not going to stop riding the east side, are you?
I'm gonna get a valid license before I start driving, Your Honor.
All right, he got the right. He got a good answer on that. That's a lawyerly like answer. I don't know if I believe it. You know. All right, waive warrant fees. I don't see any reinstatement fees. 240, 240, 240, and 240. I think that comes to 960.
960. Oh my God.
When can you pay?
I could start paying Friday, Your Honor.
How much time are you gonna need?
Oh, that's a lot of money. I would need about 6 months, Your Honor.
No, you're gonna have to go down to the window and get a payment plan.
Okay, okay.
What I'll do is I'll give you 30 days to set that payment plan up. I'm gonna set it for review in 30 days. I'm gonna mark the file that will allow you to enter into a payment plan.
Okay, okay.
Come back March the 14th, 2024. I should see either something paid or I should see that payment plan entered into the system. All right, you're gonna have to come down to the window to do that.
Okay, you say March 14th.
Yes.
March 14th. Okay. Okay, Your Honor.
All right, if there's nothing further, sir. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Free to leave. All right. Let's go with Light.
Your Honor, I know that Light's ready, but I see that Mr. Oilbright's returned. I'm not sure if he was confused. He's got a trial date, I believe.
Mr. Oilbright, good morning to you. What did you need? You have a question? City of Detroit versus Riona Light, case number SP1287729, counts 1 and counts 2. SP1287730 counts 1. Strike that. SP1287730 counts 1 and counts 2. SP1340108 counts 1, 2, and 3. SP1340147 SP1340151 counts 1 and counts 2. SP141732 counts 1 and counts 2. SP1443762 counts 1, 2, and 3, and 227488061, 227488071. Appearance for the record, please.
Tyron Rucker on behalf of Miss Riona Light. Miss Light, state your name.
Riona Light.
Your Honor, today is the daytime set for trial. However, we have reached an agreement whereby Miss Light agrees to plead to, on ticket ending in 7302, to the amended charge of improper plates. Also, she agrees to plead to ticket ending in 8071, allow unlicensed driver to drive, and on ticket ending in 7291, she agrees to plead to the amended charge of limited access.
Oh, slow down. So back me up a little bit. The allowing, which number was that?
Ending in 8071, issued by Nichols.
8071. That's in allowing.
Correct.
Okay, go ahead.
And ticket ending in 7291, she would plead to the amended charge of limited access speed 1 to 5. Is that your understanding, Ms. Light?
Yes.
And the remaining tickets, Your Honor, would be dismissed.
You have a valid license, Ms. Light? Good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge. No, I don't have a valid license. I'm still waiting for Lansing.
What's going on with Lance?
I had to sign papers and sit it in because they told me I couldn't get my license until 2026. So I got a piece of paper from the Secretary of State and I had to sign it and mail it in. They didn't send me nothing back yet.
All right, you understand that this is gonna abstract this limited access 1 to 5. It's gonna abstract to the Secretary of State. It's not gonna carry any points, but they're gonna know you've been driving when you weren't supposed to.
Yeah.
Still wanna take the deal, ma'am?
Yes.
Your Honor, City Attorney Alex Hill, P76961. The offer was based upon which officers we had here on the trial date. However, if she's trying to get her license, she's already waited until 2026. We're fine dismissing the civil infraction if she was willing to tender one additional plea to improper plates, perhaps on the 1083. I'm not sure if that's going to get her license faster. It's about the same cost. That would just be 3 improper plates, or two improper plates, 1 allowing instead of the civil infraction.
All right, and there'll be an extra $95, and that won't abstract to the Secretary of State. Therefore, it won't carry any points.
Is that okay with you, Ms. Light?
Yes, yes.
Thank you again, Ms. Hill.
Not a problem. I'm happy she's working on the license.
All right.
Can you raise your right hand, ma'am? Swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yeah.
But you're gonna put a post up on your social media page for that?
No.
Oh, you went and got your phone. I didn't know.
I don't like people. That was just an important phone call. That was a bill calling me.
Oh, okay. All right. You swear or affirm to you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down, man. You understand the maximum possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and/or $5 in fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Rooker went over your other advice and rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes.
You
Your Honor.
understood those things?
Yes.
You have any questions about those rights?
No.
You know, by taking this offer, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
Anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
Now she's doing her hair. It looks good. It looks good, Miss Light. All right.
Thank you.
All right. Let me draw your attention back to December the 5th, 2021 at around 10:38 a.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of 7 Mile and Pontchartrain. Do you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
You said when?
December the 5th, 2021 at around 10:38 a.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of 7 Mile and Pontchartrain. Did you have an occasion to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did the officer ask you to produce valid insurance?
Yes.
You could not do so, could you?
Your Honor.
Why is that?
Because it wasn't my car.
There's another problem. All right. Well, let me ask you this. You minor pleading to the allowing?
No objection, Your Honor.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
You could not do so either, could you?
No.
How's that?
Because I used to be wild. Now that I'm grown and at the age of paying bills now, I'm trying to get my stuff all the way together. I meant I wasn't moving the right.
Let me ask you, you used to be what?
Not thinking about real life, just out here having fun.
Was that, did you say wild?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, I find you guilty of the amended count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Let me carry you back, your attention back to April the 11th, 2022 at around 1:31 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Livernois and Linden. You have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department.
Yes.
Were you still being wild then?
No, I was getting my license then.
Oh, okay. And you were operating a motor vehicle on that day?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did that officer ask you to produce valid insurance for that vehicle?
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you?
No.
Why is that?
Once again, the car wasn't in my name.
All right, did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
You could not do that either, could you?
No, Your Honor.
And why is that?
Because I didn't have my license at the time. I was working on getting them. I was going to court at the time.
I'm gonna find her guilty of the amended count of allowing $240 fine, dismiss upon payment. All right, and lastly, let me draw your attention back to October the 28th, 2022 at around 7:18 p.m. in the city of Detroit, the area of Conant in Nevada. You're on the east side and the west side. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, but that day it was he said I was an orange light, but I asked him, did I get a speeding ticket? He said no. He just gave me a ticket from passing the light. I said, but I thought you could go through an orange light long as you slow down. And then he promised.
So guess what she just did?
But
Mr. Rucker?
So stipulate, Your Honor.
No, I didn't finish yet. She just admitted on the record that she disregarded the traffic control device. Because you can't go through an orange light or a yellow light. Amber is really the color. You can't go through an amber light. That's treated as a red light, ma'am. You gotta stop. It's like the color of that pillow that you have in your hand there. But nevertheless, did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license on that day?
yes, he did.
You couldn't do so, could you?
No.
Why is that?
Because I was going to court trying to get my license.
Very well. I'm gonna find you guilty of the amended count of allowing on that one. With stipulation of probable cause, counsel, I'll dismiss the other matters.
So stipulate.
Okay, with that, Ms. Light.
So cold.
All those cases I'll dismiss upon payment. I have 240, 240, 240. When can you pay it now?
How much do I owe?
240, 240, and 240.
42, 42, 40, so that is 7. As soon as possible. So how many days you'll give me?
As soon as possible, you can pay it today. You put a date on it.
2 weeks. Can you give me like 2 or 3 weeks?
I can give you till March the 14th.
Okay, that's awesome. I'll just pay 240.
Come back March the 14th, and we will we'll dismiss the cases if they're paid. Can I, Officer Eric Brown? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Police Officer Eric Brown.
All right, good morning to you, Officer Brown. And we had another officer here for Miss Light.
He's in person, Your Honor, so he's in the courtroom, but he's not on Zoom.
Who's that?
Officer Nichols.
Officer Nichols, Officer Nichols. All right, I'll mark him as a peer to Officer Brown. Have a very good day. Be safe out there, all right?
Thank you, sir. You as well.
Thank you. Okay, Miss Light, that money, pay it by March the 14th, pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. And I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone. You pay it one of those two ways, it goes through instantly. We'll dismiss the case, all right, ma'am?
All right, so I owe 240 3 times, right?
Yes, 720 if my math is correct.
Yeah, that's all right.
If there's nothing further, ma'am, have a very good day. Best of luck to you. Good luck on that license.
March 14th, right?
Say that again.
March 14th.
March 14th.
All right, see. Paid.
That's clean straight out.
Yeah, I'm sorry. All right, is that it?
I see Mr. Albright is back, Your Honor. You gave him a trial date. I'm not sure what's.
Gibson is here. Maurice Gibson. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gibson. Mr. Gibson, have you talked to a lawyer yet?
We spoke, Judge. Mr. Gibson, please unmute.
We're back on the record with Mr. Gibson. What does Mr. Gibson want to do?
Your Honor, there will be a plea offer that he'd like to take advantage of today.
Okay. Is that what you want to do, Mr. Gibson?
Yes.
I can't even see it. What's the offer gonna be?
Your Honor, it is my understanding if my client pleads to 3 counts of improper plates. I'm looking at the docket. There's 2 improper plates as charged. And then 1 is an amended, I guess it could be any ticket. I'm not sure which ticket, amended to improper plates and then dismiss the balance. And he'd like to take advantage of that.
All right, is that what you want to do, Mr. Gibson?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand, please? You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir.
You can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Miller went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, he did.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
No.
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
All right. All right, has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right, let me draw your attention back to June the 23rd, 2020 at around 4:17 PM in the city of Detroit, in the area of 7 Mile and Elmira. Have an occasion on the day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Operate a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Officer asked you to produce valid insurance for that vehicle.
Yes.
You could not do so, could you, sir?
No.
Why is that?
Because the car I was driving ain't have it.
Very well. I'm going to find your client guilty of the amended count of improper plate, $240 fine. I'll dismiss upon payment. Let me draw your attention back to September 29, 2021 at around 1:19 PM, city of Detroit, in the area of Grenier and Alcoy. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, I did.
Operate a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Officer asked you to produce, was there something wrong with the plate on that vehicle, sir?
It wasn't my vehicle, so wasn't informed.
But was it something wrong with the plate on it?
That's what the officer told me.
All right, did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you?
I could not.
Why is that?
I didn't have my driver's license.
Very well. I'm going to find you guilty of the amended count of allowing, same effect, a 0-point offense, doesn't abstract to the Secretary of State, and I'll dismiss upon payment. Now let me draw your attention back to March the 3rd, 2022 at around 3:33 PM in the city of Detroit, in the area of Gratiot and Young Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police?
Yes, I did.
Operate a motor vehicle?
Yes.
There's something wrong with the plates on that vehicle?
Probably wasn't registered to that car.
Okay, that would be good. Was it properly or it wasn't?
Wasn't.
All right. Thursday.
What's your name? Miss Moore, thank you for it. You wanna come in Friday before the special?
Finding guilty of the amended count of improper plate, $240 fine. I'll dismiss upon payment. Stipulation of probable cause. I'll dismiss the other matters now.
Yes, Judge, so stipulate.
Okay. You're welcome. Have a good day, all right? All right, bye-bye.
All right. 240 and 240. I'm gonna waive the warrant fees. You pay the reinstatement fees. And you're also gonna have some old civil infractions that you didn't take care of back in 2017. Due date, when can you pay it, sir?
Can I get like 60 days to pay it?
I'm gonna give you, come back on April the 15th, 2024 at 8:25, all right?
Okay.
And we'll close them out, dismiss the case. You pay it at any that kiosk in the city of Detroit, or you come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. If it's nothing further, sir, I'm told you can upload that after your phone. If it's nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
I'll put you down as a peer.
Was it fine?
Okay, good, okay. Let's see. Sorry about your loss.
Any questions, Mr. Gibson?
No, sir.
Are you free? You have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
All right. Have a blessed day.
All right, Mr. Wilbright, good morning again.
Good morning.
You have another question?
Yeah, I supposed to zoom in with you on the 15th, and I just want to know, do I still have to, or that all just settled?
All of it's gonna be on one day. Let's make
So
sure.
we just-
Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Since you're here. On the 15th, all of it's gonna be on one day. The 6th, oh, you didn't put it up there, Ms. Maddox.
So I didn't put it in there?
You didn't put it in there.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad we looked.
Open it up, let's see.
Right here on,
Let's run our own way, because sometimes it doesn't register.
Your Honor, I have a note that it was for 614 on the alcohol charge.
yeah, but I'm talking about on all of them. You said 614, you're right, it didn't register.
It don't always register.
Oh, something new to me. All right, they're all set for 614.
I wish it would though, because it helps.
Okay, thank you.
I have the 99 out, they don't take it out.
All right, have a great day.
Okay, you too.